Hi guys, I'm Zico. In this video, I'm going to talk about the position of women as video game developers. I will start with the history of women in video game development industry first. It is no secret to say that there are much more men than women in video game development industry. The statistics from IGDA shows that women account for only 11% for game designers and 3% for programmers in 2009. This field is male-dominating. A new IGDA study shows that women now make up 22% of the workforce in video game development industry. The number has almost doubled. However, when we are comparing their wages, women earn significantly less than their male counterparts make. Now let's move to part 2. Why did I choose this topic? I have always been a big fan of video games, and I noticed that games are made more appealing for female gamers as more women work in gaming industry. Nowadays, playing games is not only associated with male anymore. The statistics shows that women make up 48% of all gamers. However, when I compare the percent of female gamers to the percent of female workers in video game development industry, I was totally shocked. Then I began wondering why there are so few women designing and developing games. How is this topic relevant to gender equality and information technology or other STEM fields? Video game development industry is still dominated by men, despite the fact that the number of gamers for both sexes is almost equal to each other. This bizarre phenomenon can be largely explained by gender bias. This issue might be much worse than what we initially thought. Here are some shocking quotes from women who deny to enter video game development industry. We also have male co-workers fight against the gender bias for women. Wonder why women refuse to enter or stay in this field? One of the reasons is sexual harassment, but we do have some women stay. If you think their masculine traits can help them get higher positions, then you're wrong. The masculine traits make them less favorable by their male managers and co-workers. The direct consequence is that their achievements will less likely be appreciated. Women are inferior than men in terms of computing and STEM field. This stereotype frustrates women in video game development industry. Some women are marginalized in their conversations or discussions. Even worse, they will be asked to do other jobs by their male co-workers. Now let's move to details for my topic and how I relate them to reading. What appears to me as the most interesting detail is how patriarchy plays a role and negatively affects women's performance in video game development industry. In most video game development companies, men usually take higher positions and are more likely to get higher wages than women. Even achievements made by women are not fairly treated. Similar to experts in the nuclear field, the language people use in video game development industry might sound ambiguous for those who are not part of this. Male designers in this field are very obsessed with creating sexy female figures. This can make women feel uncomfortable. Being a video game developer is not easy, especially for women. They have to make a choice between family and work. This is a rough one. If a woman is too feminine, she will be more likely to get sexual harassment and less competent. If she is too masculine, few co-workers will like her. This bias is associated with stereotypes. Women are perceived as less capable in coding and less creative than men. Their ideas are always considered as outdated. As a result, women are always marginalized in video game development industry. Being marginalized feels not good. That's why many women choose to quit their jobs.
Created using Powtoon.